Okay, welcome back, guys. So, we have been able to look at the definition of matrix. That was the last video. Definition. We've been able to look at the order of a matrix, and we have also looked at types of matrix. So, now we're moving to the basic operation, the operations. The operations on matrices. Now, we have the addition, we have the subtraction, we have the multiplication, and that's what we're going to look at in this video. We're going to pay more attention to the addition and the subtraction. And in the next video, we'll look at the multiplication very, very closely. Okay, now, what am I to um, note when adding two matrices? What am I to note when adding two matrices? Now you need to pay close attention to this because this is the treat for adding two matrices. Now this is it. Now I can only add two matrices or matrix A and matrix B can be added if and only if they are of the same order. Can see that now. If they are only if they are of the same order, that means if it is only a 2 by 3 matrix that can be added to a 2 by 3 matrix. Can see that. And it is only a 3 by 2 matrix that can be added to a 3 by 2 matrix. Can see that now. Now, why is this so? Why is this so? Why is it that I cannot add any other matrix except the same order? Let me show you why. Let me show you why. Okay. Now, if I have this as the entry of the matrix, let's say this is my A11, this is my A12, this is my A21, and this is my A22. Now, and I have another matrix like this. So these I'm going to be having A11, A12, A21, A22, A31, A32, right? Okay, so now if I have this type of matrix and I want to add, I will take the element here, added to the what? To the element here. And I will do the same thing for each and every of the what? Of the elements. You can see. Can see. So I've exhausted all the entries in matrix A. This matrix A, this matrix B. Now I don't have any other element to pair with what? To pair with this. So that is why that the order of a 2 by 2, the order of a matrix must be what? Must be the same. The order of a 2 by 2 must be the same. And let's do an example. Example. Now, if I have a matrix A is equal 3, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0, minus 5, 2, and 3. And matrix B is equals 2, 3, 5, and I have minus 3, 0, 4, and I have minus 4, 8, and 2. If I have a matrix like this, and I'm told to evaluate the following A, B, and C. I have A plus B, I have A minus B, and I also have B minus A. I have A plus B, I have A minus B, and I also have B minus A. B minus A. Alright, let me take it up to A2. Okay, so this is B minus A. Alright, so now what A plus B will be, now when I want to add a matrix, I take the individual elements in the same placement of the what of the matrices, the individual element or entry. So what is this going to give us? We're going to be having, let's open a bracket, 3 plus 2, you can see, and what the next one is going to be 6 plus 3. Let's put them in a bracket. Next one is going to be what? 4 plus 5. Can you see that now? 4 plus 5. Now, the second rule, we're taking it row by row. That is the first rule. Now, let's look at the second rule to push the knowledge down. Now, this is going to be what? 2 plus, I have minus 3. You can see, I did not neglect my minus. 1 plus 0, right? And what? 0 plus 4. And 0 plus 4. And this is enclosed. And I also have the last rule, minus 5 plus minus 4 and 2 plus 8 and 3 plus 2. Can see this now, 3 plus 2. So what will this give us? This is equal to, so let's just simplify. What's 3 plus 2? That's 5, and this is going to be 9, and this is 9. 3 plus 2 plus minus 3. 2 plus minus 3. What is minus times plus? Minus times plus is what? Minus, exactly. Minus times plus is minus. That's going to be what? 2 minus 3. And I have minus 1. I'll be having 1. I have 4. Minus 5 minus 4. What's going to be my answer? Minus 5 minus 4. What will be my answer? That is minus 9. Okay. And this is what? 10. And I have 5. So this is going to be my what? My A plus B. This is going to be the value for my what? For my A plus B. Can you see that now? Okay. So what's going to be the value for my what's going to be the value for my A minus B? That is A minus B is equal to A minus B is equals to still the same number but different sign, 3 minus 2, and I have 6 minus 3, and I have 4 minus 5. That's the first row. The second row, 2 minus minus 3, right? And I have 1 minus 0, and I have 0 minus 4. And this one is what? Minus 5 minus minus 4, and I have 2 minus 8, and I have 3 minus 2. So this is it. And what will our answer be? Is going to be what? 1. 6 minus 3 is 3. 4 minus 5 is 1. 2 minus minus 3, that is what? 5. Can you see that now? And this is what? 1. Is negative 4. Minus 5 minus minus 4. That's negative 1. And this is going to be negative 6. And this is 1. You can see that now. So this is A minus B. And this is A plus B. And we're told to also evaluate B minus A. Let me quickly, let me do B minus A here. B minus A so that you see it now. B minus A. Oh, B minus A give me. I can also use this or use the question. Can you see that now? So B minus A is what? 2 minus 3, right? 3 minus 6, 5 minus 4, and this is going to be minus 3 minus 2, and this is going to be 0 minus 1, and this is going to be 4 minus 0, this is going to be minus 4 minus minus 5, and this is going to be 8 minus 2, and this is going to be what? 2 minus 3, right? So what's our value going to be? What is 2 minus 3? 2 minus 3 is what? Negative 1, negative 5, and I have what? 1. this negative 3, negative 1, I have 6. Be having 1, 4, and negative 1. So you can see, very, very simple and what? And straightforward. So that is the addition and subtraction of a matrix. That is the addition and subtraction of a matrix. That's the addition and subtraction of a matrix. Okay. All right. Now let's look at one of the question in the past question. Let's look at one of the question in the past question, and the question says if this 2006, this 2006 question says if x is equal to 1, 0, 1, 2 minus 1, 0, and minus 1, 0, 1. Close the bracket. And y is equal to, I have minus 1, 0, 2. I have 1, minus 1, minus 1. And I have 2, minus 1, and 1. So the question says I should find x minus y. X minus y. Yes, x minus y. So what's x minus y? So we can just move straight to the point from what we did earlier. 1 minus minus 1, that is 2. 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. 2 minus 0, that is 2. Minus 1 minus minus 1, that is 0. 0 minus minus 1, that is 1. Minus 1 minus 2, that's minus 3. 0 minus minus 1, that is 1. 1 minus 1, and that is 0. You can see that now. Very simple and straightforward. Very simple and straightforward. Now, in the next video, we are still going to look at addition and subtraction of matrices so as to push, what we've observed is we just evaluated 3 by 3. So let's look at the different types or the different order in the addition, not just 3 by 3. So we look at other kind of addition, yes, other kind of addition, so that you will get it and you will not be confused when you see a different question. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.